Thank you for joining me on the Soul Sister channel for your Thursday, July 8th astrological forecast. Hello there, my name is Kat, and we are going to get started by becoming balanced and aligned and connected with our higher selves by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Third breath. On this third breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the negativity leaving our bodies. In its place, we're being filled by this beautiful white light made up of white light, love, and the will to good. It's filling our entire bodies, and then it goes out and forms this protective bubble around us. And this bubble is deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity. It's all going back wherever it came from. While we're in this space of white light connected with our higher self, we are going to say our Cancer affirmation, as above, so below. The entire universe is contained within me, and from that space, I grow and glow. We're going to say it together. We're going to stay in this space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say it together. As above, so below. The entire universe is contained within me, and from that space, I grow and glow. Great work. Okay, so today is Thursday, July 8th. We do today have the moon went into Cancer earlier this morning. So it's the energy has shifted to more about home. You know that feeling that we had over the weekend, hanging out with our friends and family? It's kind of that same feeling again, but on a low-key basis, just hanging out in our homes, that Cancer feeling, you know, that the crab likes to be in its shell, just cuddly close, good food, good music, watching a couple of good shows on TV, maybe catching a good movie. It's all about just that physical, feeling physically good. What makes our senses feel good? And of course, cuddling with our honey bun, that'll make us feel good too. So it's a good day to cuddle with our honey bun. But before we do that, we do need to take another skeleton out of our closet to look at today. Today we're going to look at Pluto, and the emotion we're feeling if we have a Pluto skeleton in our closet is we are feeling powerless, because the main energy of Pluto retrograde is taking back our power. So we're feeling powerless. We're feeling taken advantage of. Those are the emotions. For instance, if we are, we're in a relationship with a partner or even with our friends or family, and people just walk all over us. They take advantage of us. We do all the giving and we get no receiving in return. We've given our power away. And it makes us feel like, we're not worthy. How come we do all this for you and no one gives anything back to us? Is it because we're not worthy? No, it's not because we're not worthy. It's because they are selfish. That's the answer. But it does make us feel unworthy. So where do we need to take our power back? Where do we need to set boundaries? Not only boundaries in our personal relationships, but boundaries in our job, in our work, especially with Pluto and Capricorn. Where are we letting people take advantage of us in the workplace? You know, where are people, we are giving again, and we're not being financially compensated. We're just expected to volunteer our services or something like that, because we have not set boundaries. We have not said, I work from 8 until 5. If you'd like me to do something at 8 o'clock at night, here is my hourly wage, and that is what you will pay. We don't say, oh, sure, no problem, I'm not doing anything anyway. No, we've just, boom, handed our power right over to our boss to be able to manipulate us and control us, which he did very well, because now we're going to go home and do some work tonight and not get compensated for it. But it's okay, right? No, it's not. We need to set our boundaries. We also need, oh boy, Pluto is also going to reveal our deepest, darkest secrets. So if we've been hiding anything under the carpet, if we've put that skeleton in the very back corner of the closet, so if somebody opens up the door, they won't see it, that skeleton's coming out, whether we want it to or not. So again, like I've been saying previously, it's always good to be proactive and do our internal work proactively, so that we don't get a very possibly ugly surprise when that secret that we hid so very well for all this time all of a sudden comes up, and boy, does everything change. Everything with that secret, everything could even be destroyed. Pluto does not mess around, okay? So if we are having problems holding our power, if we are feeling powerless, or if we are feeling that we're being taken advantage of, we need to take a look at that today and take our power back and set ourselves some healthy boundaries. So that's what I want us to look at today. If we don't, Pluto's very good at coming. If we're in a narcissistic relationship where we've completely given our power to our partner or our spouse or whoever it is, I'm going to tell you what, Pluto's going to come and shake that tree, and it's going to get real uncomfortable. That's what Pluto does. Pluto's going to make us feel real uncomfortable until we address these issues. So take a look at that today, and as always, it is a great idea to use, back in Girl Scouts we used to say, use our resources wisely. Great time. It's a great time to look outside ourselves and get some counseling, get some therapy, so we can get an objective perspective of our our closet full of skeletons. It's always good to get an objective perspective, because that's the way we can navigate our way out of the closet or get those skeletons out of that closet. You can always ask for help, so don't feel like we're all alone in this. Okay, guys, for this Thursday, and with our Pluto skeletons, what do you have for us today as far as advice? Vanishing mirror. Ego sublimate. Oh no, I'm not going to say that. Sublimation. Ooh. Lost compass. Getting back to integrity. jeweled web, connectivity. All right, this Spirit, it has a message for those of us who I didn't talk about today about power. It's about how we are abusing our power. So some of us are, I talk about us taking our power back. Some of us today are using power over others to manipulate and control others, to come into our story, to buy our story, to do what we want. And this message is for those of us who are using our power over other people. Vanishing mirror. That is our ego. That is us being so fearful for the survival of our personality and keeping our shit, that we will manipulate and control people so that we feel that we have control of everything. We have lost our compass. The first thing we have to do is look at ourselves and look at the truth of what we have been doing. It's the hardest thing. Pluto is forcing us. And if we don't look at our truth, even if it's ugly, even if it's nasty, Pluto's going to help us and we're going to get called out on it. So there's going to be a situation where our manipulation and control by using power over others is going to blow up in our face. So again, be proactive. Remember, we are all connected. We are all connected. It only looks like there's separation in between us. So not only do we have resources out there to help us navigate our skeletons in our closet, we have to remember, especially these guys here, especially those of us who have used our power over others instead of coming from within, that we are connected and that what we do affects the whole, not only the people that we're manipulating and controlling, but it affects everyone. We're all connected. So today is the day we get our compass out and we get back to our true selves and we look at ourselves in the mirror and we see our truth, no matter what that truth is. That's where we have to start. We cannot heal, balance, transform, or release until we know the truth. So that is a message from Spirit today. That's a heavy duty one for some of us who need to take a look at that skeleton in our closet. Have a great Thursday, and like I've been saying all week, please make sure that we come from love, abundance, and gratitude. Please make sure that we are kind and compassionate with our brothers and sisters. Just by us being kind and compassionate, that elevates that emotional bog of all those deep, nasty emotions. It raises them up a little. Because remember, we are connected. So everything that we do affects everyone else. Make it a great Thursday. Come see me on Facebook. Like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. And remember this: life is lived from the inside out. Namaste.